ass up. Wake your ass up, man. Wake your ass up. Get your ass.
Good morning to everybody out there. This is your man DJ Laylo. This is the Good Morning Mix going down each and every morning. Not each and every morning, each and every Thursday morning, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with the speaker leakers on SLTV Nerve DJs Radio. Shouts out to my compadres. I got my man Trey Koo in the building hosting Millennium. What up?
What's the deal? What's popping?
You already know. And then I got Big Bree in the building with the sports.
What's up? What's going on? Good morning.
Look kind of cloudy over there. You got a 4K cam, or is that they downgraded to the 1080?
Gotta hit that like. That's all it is. But y'all know what it is, man. Good morning going down each and every Thursday right here, man, where we touch on latest topics, latest news, latest sports, latest anything that's happened in the past week and in the present future. Hopefully we got a good show for you today, man. We got a good topic of the day going down for you, man. And shouts out to all my cancers out there, man. All my cancers is your birthday season.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my son. He had his birthday, you know what I mean? And then the daughter had her birthday 3 days later.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a cancer season for real, man. Got my pockets looking crazy. You know what I mean? Crazy. But you know what it is. It's all for the love of it. But you know what we do, man. We get in here in the morning. We put on that music. Get y'all wake y'all asses up, like Bree would say. And then we come back with one of these topics. So stay tuned for that right now. Anything y'all want to say before we get into this music?
No, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're going to keep it popping. We're going to keep it moving. You already know. Shout out to DeannaK.net. You know what I'm saying? She unfortunately had to step back for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Handle some business. Mm-hmm. In the meanwhile, we're going to do what we do, hold it down, and keep the show going. It's the Good Morning Mix each and every Thursday morning. Nerve DJs Radio, DJ Laylo. Let's get this popping.
Let's get it popping then. First up, we're going to get into some music. We'll be right back with you with sports, celebrity gossip, topic of the day, or something. But we're going to get it going down. You know what it is. Speaker leakers, let's go.
wanna run. Why you roll with bitches sweeter than some honey buns? All my niggas is some savages, no 21. If they choose to get it clapping, you's a one and done. I'm extra like the bubble gum. I be poppin' shit like every time the summer come. Might reward myself for running up them winter racks. If you thought we left your block, we had to spin it back. Beyblades, I've been on a mission for the bands, yeah, them rat K's. Feeling like I'm dreading. When I'm in the AK, headline OEA stage. Pre-show on a balcony, what these niggas got on me? It appears I'm on my way to the good life, nigga. Like is this just what my past supposed to look like, nigga? I got paid for the walk, it was a good night, nigga. He wanna come to death row like he should night, nigga. Like he Snoop Dogg, nigga. I be dragging these bitches like I'm RuPaul, nigga. He tryna eat my shit for cheap like a coupon dinner. But I need all my money flat out like a full-time bendit. Like he's none you niggas eating must be Ramadan. Me, I'm getting cheese, yeah, that Parmesan. Put that shit on Parmesan, these niggas can fuck with us.
You the type to get a bag and then you fuck it up. I'm the type to get a bag and then I double up. Drink tipping, nigga ain't no coffee in this coffee cup. Niggas always talking high shit till I find love. Can't you let me hit that wood? I ain't high enough. I just poured a four, popped a five,
Yeah.
ain't high as fuck. Or should I pop another
Hello?
one and get higher, huh? You ain't really in the field, put the line in cuz.
Oh,
I'm
is it?
really in the field like a lion, huh? Yeah, you a little cat, you a lion cuz. Neck froze as hell, chain fucking and climb it up. I just spent like 10 on my fit, all fly as fuck. I was broke last year, look at me now. They wanna fuck back then, they on me now. I be laughing to the bank, this shit funny now. Cause I be spending so much pay, this shit loving now. Nigga ran his mouth, he should've ran it up. Pocket watch your head, could've turned you up. Little nigga had a bridge until he burned it up. Now I gotta watch him drop, could've saved him, huh? Shit, I'm smooth as hell. But if I don't get on drink, then I'm rude as hell. Crime don't really pay for real, I just stack it well. Hey, bitch, I'm smooth as hell. Hey, yo, bitch, be on my dick cause I'm cool as hell. I just put a pop so dark like a oil spill. And my bitch thick and dark like that 12L. They like how you make that pop like some murder whale. They like how you get that bag and make it disappear. I do magic with the bag like different Copperfield. Then I pop it with some money like a magic trick.
You already know what time it is, man. Speaker Lickers, we in the building right now. DJ Laylo on the one of the tools, man, right there. That was my man Cizo doing this thing real big. But y'all know what it is, man. Good morning. Wake your ass up. Get up, get out, and get to it. That's what we do each and every morning right here on Speaker Lickers, man. We work hard, man. We work hard, man.
Yeah.
You already
Depending
know,
on who
man. You
asks.
already know. What'd you say?
Depends on who telling the story. You know, who's actually
okay.
working hard.
I thought all three of us right here we be working hard, man.
You know, it depends on who's telling the story. You know, you ask my girl, she gonna tell me I ain't doing. I ain't doing too much of
You ain't
nothing.
doing nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't doing
Yeah.
shit.
Depending on who you ask.
You ain't doing nothing, man.
What's popping though, man? Topic of the day. What's going on?
Topic of the day, man. So I was sitting back and I was watching this show on Revo yesterday, and they was asking if a woman has a baby, whose fault is it? You know what I mean? Basically stating that it was a situation where, you know, the woman got pregnant, the husband didn't want a baby, but is still in her possession, and she decided to have the baby. Is it her fault that they have a child, or is it his fault, or whose fault is it?
Let me get this straight.
Wow. I can't hear Bree.
Can't hear you, Bree. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we get
I
you.
said humans and monkeys is the only creatures that have sex for non-mating purposes. So there's this theory that if you're having sex and you're not trying to create a baby, then that's basically your fault. You know, if it's unprotected or we make condoms in this world, right?
Right.
That's that's protected sex. But we're the only creatures that do that. Do animals They procreate. That's what they do.
Was you about to ask? Do they have animal rubbers?
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think does Bree need to be unmuted because I can't hear him. Like
You can't hear him. We hear him
I
clearly.
can hear him through your mic, but I can't hear him.
No, I mean I'm hear him through here.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think
I
he's
can't hear him
muted
through.
on this mic stream that I'm looking at.
Yeah, but you always muted when you
Yeah,
on the
don't get me
system.
in line. But yeah, he's not coming through my headphones. I'm just hearing him through your background. He's faint
Oh,
for real. I'm not
let me
hearing him
see if
like
I
I
can
hear
do
you.
the thing.
Yeah, I mean, shit, if I gotta buy something, you know what I'm saying, let's walk around outside. You know what
Yeah, I feel it. But
I'm saying? Gonna stop me. I'm
so
a motherfucking train. I'm the caboose. You know?
yeah, in this situation, man, I think it was I think some said it's the male's fault, some said it's the female's fault. The male was saying that they were saying that the one guy he said I teach my son to take precautions. If you don't take precautions, then anything is possible to happen. That was the thing on the male. Anything is possible to happen. If she decides to have a baby, that's still your fault because you laid down and had unprotected sex. You know what I mean? So they were saying I'll teach my kid from jump to make sure that he's protected and everything like that. So you can't fault for the slip ups. You can't say oh we in love and all this stuff like that because at the end of the day you're 50% of that situation.
I mean, that is not true in any way, bro. You have sex with a woman, the 99% ratio of having a kid is there. If it's unprotected or not, you still can fuck that role. If you choose to have sex with that person, you can have a baby. That's the consequences.
Right.
You know, that's just what it is.
And that's what they were saying.
A lot of people don't think that. I mean, but you can't manipulate that theory, bro. I mean, if you have intercourse with somebody, you wanna ejaculate. When you ejaculate, your sperm is gonna hit her ovary. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Can you hear him yet? Can you hear him cool?
No,
It's still the same way?
Yeah.
I wonder why you turn your mic off and turn your mic back on, Bree. Yeah. But my take on that is it is 50% each person's situation. You know what I mean? If you didn't want to have a baby, you should have protected yourself. You know what I mean? From jump. You know what I mean? If you knew that you didn't want a chance of a child being born, you should have protected yourself from jump. On the woman's end, I think a lot of women don't look at the overall situations when it comes to having a baby. I'm not for abortion. Don't get me wrong. I'm not for abortion. But when it comes to having this child or something like that, you got to look at it. That's in your background, too?
Yeah. It's the Good Morning mix, baby. It's Good Morning. Got trash
My
cans
God.
coming through everything.
I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but they were saying that on the woman's end, before you lay down and have sex with a person openly, unprotected, and look at your situations. You know what I mean? Are you financially secure? Are you this? Are you that? You know what I mean? And everything like that. Because bringing a child into the world is more than just bringing a child into the world. You know what I mean? It's you got to be financially ready. You got to be. What about your situations? Your home. You know, is your home together? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I put it 50-50 on each. You know what I mean? But I do understand where the guy was coming from on the male side when he was saying that, it's your fault from jump because if you didn't want to have a baby, you should have never laid down unprotectedly. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you left the choice in her hands when it comes to situations like that. What do you think?
No, I can understand that. But, at the end of the day, it takes two to tangle. And it takes a lot of responsibility on both ends. I've had situations where shorty, I'm about to go in, but she put her hand like, hold on, you got a what's her name? You know what I'm saying? You got a condom? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go find that joint. You know what I mean? So yeah, take a lot of responsibility on both ends.
Too, you're right. I mean, men, you know what I'm saying? We think with both heads.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So when that one head swell up, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
We diving in.
Spur in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
It's just what it is. So, you know, in the heat of the moment, you know, you can ejaculate inside a woman before you even think about even having intercourse, you know, because that's just the man's testosterone. That's what we do. But man, if you have an intercourse, man, you don't have a baby. I mean, unless you know the woman ain't, you know,
Unless your pull-out game is slick.
yeah,
or she on birth control or
You know what I mean? But I mean, I think these are
some type of
conversations.
contraceptive.
It's kind of crazy though, but I think these are conversations to have before you even lay down with that woman. You know what I mean? And of course, that doesn't happen that way, of course. But you know what I
Right.
mean? But it is
man, listen,
it is the right way to go about it.
I see a lot of women. I work over by this bus stop, brother. You know, down by the metro station. I see a lot of women with babies. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around. They women.
But see, this is why a lot of relationships don't work out. You know what I mean? A lot of things are done spur of the moment. A lot of things are happening spur of the moment, and not knowing your partner, not knowing who you're dealing with, not knowing um, their background, their situation. Some people just be, is that you again, boy? Oh, that's just being overly, you know what I mean? What they say, what they call it, lust. You're lusting at the time, and you get into situations, and then for a man, you know what I mean, sometimes he just banging, you know what I mean, he just want to bang, he don't want the relationship side of everything. But you got to think a woman has an emotional attachment soon as you penetrate. A woman has an emotional attach, uh, and it's crazy because I've been watching a lot of shit, but even in her brain cells, you know what I mean, she has an emotional attach directly to you with every partner that she has sex with. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind too. For my single guys out there, my single ladies, try to find. You need to ask these important questions before you just lay down and have sex with anybody. You agree?
Of course. I'm on camera, man. How can I not? No.
What about you, Bree? You agree?
Say that again. Repeat that question.
I said the right way to do it is to have these type of conversations before sex even though it doesn't happen that way all the time, but these are the correct ways to really, you know what I mean, get to know your partner, other words, before you lay down with
Oh
somebody.
no, please no,
You know
please
what
do
it is
that.
that I
Please
don't
get to
feel.
please do that. It's not easy. I know, you got to protect yourself for sure on them spontaneous situations, but other than that, get to know your partner because that's gonna be your baby mama. That's gonna be your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get to know that person, man. You don't want to be stuck with that person
Yeah,
that
you
you
don't
don't
want to be
know.
stuck with nobody that you don't want to be with, because once that baby come, you stuck with them regardless. You know what I
Man,
mean?
now
And
you on the junior show.
then they want to, and then it's people say, oh, yeah, 18, no, lifetime. You know what I mean? Lifetime,
It
because
don't stop. Something happened. Y'all got to meet at the hospital.
yeah, I'm 50 and I still
What
call my
man?
mama. You know what I mean? So you'll be taking care of that person a lifetime for real. But you know what it is, man. Good morning mix going down right now. This is your man DJ Layla on the ones and twos, man. We're gonna get into a song and then be right back with you with sports or celebrity gossip. I think Trey Cool gonna hold that down this time. So you know what it is. Let's get it in. Speaker Niggas Radio. Let's go. Man, you need to mute your background. I know. We gonna lay off the music today. You hear me? You hear me? Cool. We gonna lay off the music today and just keep the conversation going. You hear me? You hear me? Cool. Yeah, we gonna. I'm hearing myself in the background. Yeah, whatever. What's going on, man? You got your sports ready, Bree?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into the sport.
You know I'll do my sticker though. Well, champion of the week. Champion of the week go out to Shakur Stevens. He secured his WBC light heavyweight, well, not WBC lightweight championship title against Artem Artanya. So he secured that with unanimous 12-round decision. Shouts out to him and his camp. Looking good at 22-0. Just
who's that, Shakur?
Yeah, Shakur.
Man, that fight right there, man. I don't mean to cut you off, but that fight right there, man. It was lightweight boring.
It was. It was boring fight.
And you thinking to yourself like, is this he's supposed to be one of the pound for pounds. And one Nate Diaz, he's a UFC person too as well, ain't
he? Yeah, Nate Diaz.
Yeah, Nate Diaz. He stood his ground. You know what I mean? Even though Shakur won.
No, that won that fight. Shakur, he fought Arjun. He fought a real class boxer.
Okay, I thought that was Nate Diaz. Shout out to Rodney James watching from Australia. That's my guy right there. Appreciate you for tuning in, for real. Go ahead. But the fight was just boring. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
I was catching it. I was actually out and about watching it, but I just recognize champions, man. That was just one of my champions of the week.
Mm-hmm.
For him to secure his title, sometimes in life, you got to fall down and get back up, but he's been really, defending his belt. So even though it's a boring fight, boxing can be boring. Nobody get knocked down. That's what we look at. We look at knockouts. He went whole 12 rounds, man.
Yeah, we was looking to see if he, you know what I mean. We wanted to see that excitement.
Yeah, just as you guys not into that. You guys get.
I watch tennis a little bit.
The Wilmington is going on.
I don't.
You gotta watch it, man. Djokovic, man, that kid, he's about to try to get on. He's trying to defend his 23rd Grand Slam title, which is a record. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's like that.
Who was that? Pete Sampras Jr.?
Well, I thought it was Djokovic.
Djokovic,
he said Pete Sampras. See, that boy been out of.
This dude got records, man. He's been, I swear, man, this guy's good. But he's got to beat the defending champion Alcaraz. They're in the semifinals tomorrow. You check it out. Friday, it'll be 8:30 game. Alcaraz playing Medvedev down center. Center, who's the number 1 in the country. Medvedev is number 5, so you'll be taking on number 3 Alcaraz, who's formerly number 1. He's actually the Wimbledon champion from last year.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I think Djokovic's last partner had to drop out the tournament.
He had to. He got injured in his last fight, so his last match, but so he didn't. He kind of forfeited what they call it. I don't remember what they call it. Tennis. But,
Forfeit.
Yeah, basically. So he's gonna be playing Musetti and Djokovic. That's the 10:30 match tomorrow. The women going at it right now. The women over there.
Is my girl Coco still in it?
No, she went to the quarterfinals. She didn't make it. I don't think she's in the doubles though. I don't know how she's doing in the doubles. I don't know if they won or lost yesterday, but I just been following, man. It's a good, tennis and Wimbledon and the U.S. Once the Olympics come out, the Olympic team. There was one kid. The U.S. men haven't won a title in like almost 90 do something for U.S. men, man. They got to come up. The women's, they've been doing pretty good in tennis, you know, as far as championship matches and stuff like that. But we'll see, you know, the Olympics, they'll be wrapping up here shortly. Speaking of the Olympics, man, the USA, the men's basketball team, they had a tune-up against Canada last night. They won 86-72. So, you know, check that out. Just a late round situation. What late notice? Kawhi Leonard, he was on the team. Then he has been replaced with Derek White. Derek White is the champion from the Boston Celtics, the guard that, you know, hits the threes.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a good pickup. But sources are saying, you know, Kawhi Leonard has been injured. So he was trying to go, and I guess, you know, he just went ahead.
My take on Kawhi, man. He hasn't played a full season in at least 5 or 6 seasons. You know what I mean? It's some type of injury. Ever since that Spurs injury, he's been, you know what I mean? He hasn't played a full season. He continues to get injured, and they wanted to give him the same contract as Paul George. You know what I mean? Well, actually, excuse me. He had a better contract they offered him than Paul George. Paul George wanted him to match their contract with at least Kawhi's contract, and the Clippers weren't willing to do it. And
that's so weird because Paul George haven't won a championship. Kawhi have won one with the Spurs and the Raptors. And just because he's been injured, you know, they giving away money. The NBA just secured, that was another topic, they just secured a $76 billion media rights record, an 11-year contract agreement just yesterday. So they're going to expand the money to the players.
yeah, I think, and they also getting a Las Vegas League team.
Right. So there's no way that should not be getting that kind of money when they paying a kid that never won a championship that kind of money.
Right.
Make it make sense.
Well, my thing is health.
Yeah.
Health at this point. It's more in the fact of what have you done for me lately?
That's what
you understand? Yeah, what have you done for me lately? You know what I mean? You're getting older. You're always injured, and you got a better contract than me.
Right. But what have he done lately? He's just been a journeyman. He went from Clippers, now he's going to play for who?
The 76ers.
76ers. Mm-hmm. You've been with Indiana. They just certain. When he was injured, he broke his leg for Indiana. But he's just been. He's a comeback player. He's doing his thing, but he hasn't won a championship.
My thing.
He should deserve at least, some compensation for what he's done in the past.
But you haven't done it for my particular
in
team.
The past.
Yeah, that's what I said. You haven't done it for my particular
You
team.
want me to give you 7 figures on top of 7 figures for what you did in the past?
Yeah,
not what you about to do for me in the future?
I think he should have been paid.
I don't think he's going to be around long.
I think he shouldn't have been paid by the Toronto Raptors, but I think what happened to him is he didn't wait on his contract. He kept moving. For some reason, I don't know. What happened to the Spurs? When he won a championship, he skipped them with the Toronto, won a championship. He's a great player, but why is he not sitting waiting on that contract?
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to sit waiting on that contract. The money will be there. The championship if you're a great player.
Yeah, man. But if I was a coach or a general manager, I don't know if I'd keep him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because when it's the trenches time, you know what I mean, or the playoffs or something like that, he's not available. Yeah. He hasn't been available. You know what I mean? So I'm paying you all this money to do what you need to do, and I understand people get hurt, but I'm paying you all this money, but you never available for the last 5 or 6 seasons. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to just put my money into.
We got all kind of stipulations and all kind of things in that contract.
You know what I mean? For real. If we're gonna do it like that, but what else going on?
Yeah. So speaking of sport, man, you got the Cleveland Guardians, man. They're doing their thing. They're number 1 in the American League. Their record is 57-34. They're doing their thing, man. I watched a couple of games, and they ain't no slouches.
Oh no, that boy Naylor,
Yeah, Naylor,
that boy Naylor, and what's that other boy's name? He been on the team for a minute.
Ramirez.
Ramirez,
Yeah,
Ramirez, man, they been smack. Oh man, they been smacking them home runs, crazy.
they playing good ball, good
Yeah.
defense too. But yeah, they, for them to be leading the American League, and they got one of the top records in the league overall. So
Mm-hmm.
like shout out to Cleveland, man. We gotta go to the ballpark. Take me out to the ballpark.
For sure.
But yeah, so other than that, man, that's sports. I mean, you guys got something to talk about?
Yeah, I put a little couple things on it, man. Shouts out to the summer leagues, man. Bronny yesterday had 3.5 block. 3 points, 5 rebounds, some blocks. I he's he's faring well on the defensive side. You know what I mean? The scoring is going to have to come. But he's faring well on the defensive side. Shouts out to all the rookies that are involved. The dude Connect. He had 20 points yesterday. You're looking at
Okay.
that boy Edie from Memphis. Yeah, he been balling out crazy too. Another guy named George been balling crazy for San Antonio. I'm anxious to see.
Well, Keontae George, he was already in the league though.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see Cleveland on Friday against Orlando. And see what this boy Taylor, is his name Taylor? The one that we picked up is something like that. But I'm anxious to see what he's going to do, and I'm anxious to see what they're actually done with Imani Bates, because Imani Bates, he was.
Yeah, I'm sick of this. What is they doing with dude?
Yeah,
and why is they doing that?
Cold.
Man, say it like, yeah. What he averaged hella points in the G League last year, and they never I don't know what's up.
You know what's crazy though? But when I seen the tape on him,
I don't know if it's his weight. I don't know if it's strength. I don't know.
When I seen the tape on him, or when he actually do get in the games and stuff like that, he's not distributing the ball. If he gets the ball, he's shooting. You know what I mean? He's not, and I think it's probably a couple things around that they got well around him. But he's more of a he get the ball, it's over.
A bucket.
Yeah, but that can be crucial to you as well if he misses. You know what I mean? So I do want to see him ball. I do want to see the young boy get on the court more this year. I do want to see what our new rookie has to do. I just want to see how they evolve this team, and why was it worth getting rid of J.D. Bickerstaff for Kenny Atkinson? You know what I mean? Because Atkinson is supposed to be the one that takes us over the top. You know what I mean? And hopefully he does, but I just want to see how that plays out. Also, man, I'm waiting on that. They already showed the basketball for next year. You know what I mean? They got Vince Carter Grace in the greats or the classics cover. They got Tatum on the original basketball cover, and I think they got Tatum and they got Kobe and somebody, and they also had a woman's baller, Asia Wilson on one of the covers. Yeah, the 2K for this year, but I'm yet to see the football.
Oh, that's the football is McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, McCaffrey.
Yeah, I'm waiting on and waiting on that season to start again, man. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that season to start again so we can get back to this tournament thing, man. Trey Cool won last year.
I've been playing my PlayStation 2, man. 2000.
You said what?
I got the PS2, bro.
You said it's still working, huh?
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to Asia Wilson. That's her last
Asia
name.
Wilson.
Yeah, man.
I'm
24 points, 20 boards.
I'm waiting for these tournaments
Crazy.
to start back up. I'm waiting to get back to gambling. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So hopefully that pans out like that. But that's Big Bree with sports right there, man. Let's get into a little other celebrity news. What's up with it, Cool?
What's going on, man? It's not too many headlines I'm actually seeing as I scroll through. But shout out to Drake. Despite last month's debacle as far as the beef was concerned, man, with Kendrick Lamar, he still ended up being the most streamed rapper on Spotify in the month of June. So, with 1.2 billion streams. So, shout out to him, man. I don't believe that despite losing the war, that it's
his
actually
career
a
is over.
yeah. I don't truly
That's a Lou.
believe
That's a
that.
Lou. That's a Lou gossip.
Yeah. I,
They wanted to end his career, but you got to think about how many rappers have defeated him, battle wise. You know what I mean? You got a dude from the Clips, Pusha T defeated him battle wise,
I
but
don't believe so. I don't believe he
he
lost.
beat up on Meek Mill. He beat up on Meek Mill. Meek Mill didn't win that one, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't believe
That
Pusha
was shot.
did it. I don't believe Pusha did nothing.
I don't really believe Kendrick did anything, but everybody they go.
I mean that like us is crazy.
Yeah, but he's not saying nothing. I don't know, man. I'm old school, man. I'm from the days where like a cube battle when they really talking shit. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah, I don't even
this
think
one
it's that.
isn't no talking shit. It was more of a scrub over the top type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But
they had those records though. Prior to that, like us record, they had those type of records where they was digging deep into the personal, and you know what I'm saying. But
mm, but I don't think it was enough to ruin his career. You know what I
no,
mean?
no, no,
It wasn't nothing
no,
like that where I just thought his career
no.
was gonna be damaged or something like that. But
I mean, it's tainted a little bit. I mean, just because the way Kendrick played the race card and making it more of pro-black versus a Canadian kid that's mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he played it. So it's kind of like when Drake goes into certain spaces, people are going to have a certain mentality. Like, man, he ain't like us.
yeah,
So yeah, it is what it is.
yeah.
Shout out to Lil Bro, only 16, out here. He's Lil Durk's new artist. Make sure y'all check him out. I guess he's on the new wave coming up. And shout out to Lil Durk, actually stepping into a new phase of his career, having artists. I mean, he has his OTF family, but I believe this is somebody that he's actually going to put some actually weight behind, kind of like a Yo Gotti situation, how he brought up the 42 Dugs, the Moneybag Yos, and Black Youngsters. Speaking of Black Youngsters and 42 Doug, they do have a new song and new video out right now. Make sure y'all check that out. Uh, I gotta highlight Angel Reese. It's not it's sports related, but she's a celebrity. Uh, Still on her historic run of double doubles. She is the player of the week in the WNBA, the first rookie to do so this year. But I cannot stop, or I cannot continue without actually giving a shout out to Caitlin Clark as well. She's going crazy. First player in WNBA history putting up the numbers she just put up. She just had a 29 point, 13 assist game, had a couple steals, blocks, etc. So yeah,
Oh yeah, she out there
shots.
balling.
Yeah,
Shout
so
out to
shout out
Caitlin
to the
Clark too,
list.
though, man. She out there doing her damn thing
Yeah,
too.
no, that's just what I was talking
I
about.
actually been tuning into the WNBA lately. You know what I mean? Summer they never got no sports on, but they actually been balling crazy, man. For real, for real. Just in other news, or while we still on the subject, Megan Thee Stallion was asked about her foot on Family Feud. A foot question on Family Feud. They thought that was a joke. Drake looks to drop a new Kendrick diss track soon. We see that much. Of course, Breland always said Derek White was added to the men's Olympic team, and Megan Good's friends do not like Jonathan Majors. That's the guy. You know Jonathan Majors is. Played in with the what's the Marvel, the dude that died, the Black Panther.
Oh, okay, Wakanda.
Yeah. Yeah, Wakanda. They do not like Jonathan Majors. Um, Also, let's talk about her friends don't like him. Megan Good's friends. I guess he's dating Megan Good.
Who cares?
Yeah. Well, on top of that, man, even in the presidential race, man, a lot of Democrats are asking for Biden to drop out the race. They don't think he's well fit for the race this year, but I don't care what happens. I just can't. I can't.
Well, no, I mean, I
The thing
definitely
that,
care what happens at
no,
this point.
I mean, I don't care what happens on the Democratic side. I will be voting Democrat. You know what I mean? Just to put it that way. But on the other note, your guy Trump talking about they're taking away the black jobs. What is define a black job? What is a black job?
The jobs that have black people in that position.
Yeah. What is it? Name a black job.
Any job. No, we saying.
That's
I
my point.
believe.
You know,
No,
you
I.
said it right. You said it right.
I seen a thread on that. I mean, you could be a VP.
What's a black job? How you gonna say a black job? You know what I mean?
Well, no, I kind of understand. I don't know. I know what he meant. You
A
know.
black job is anything in this being successful in this community in this world. But
Well, no, I didn't take it that way. I took it more of.
it's black. It's not a black job. It's not a white job. It's a blue collar. It's a white collar job.
Yeah, no, I believe he's saying he's taking away opportunities. That's what I believe he was actually saying with that
No,
statement.
they were just trying to push the narrative on what's a black job. A black job is just like a white job. You can be a white collar.
There's no
worker,
such
you can be
thing.
a black collar worker.
A job is a motherfucking job.
It is.
You know what I mean? But see, if you let them put jobs in quote unquote categories, you know what I mean? Then that's where the discrimination comes from. Because what is a black job? You can say, oh, a janitor, that's a black job. But why can't I be a VP? Why can't I be a president or a CEO? You know what I mean? Is that a white job? You know what I mean?
Well, no, I don't. Yeah, I didn't take it that way. I understand what y'all saying, but I ain't. When you made the statement, I ain't take it that
They
way.
were just asking the question to see people's reaction.
To be honest with you, man, as far as it goes with all political races and everything, I'm not really fond of any of them this year. You know what I mean? At all. You know what I mean? Because even though Biden is looking like he's on the outskirts of falling off and everything like that, he's put a lot of things in place for the country. You know what I mean? But everybody has a strength point. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Trump might be better at war tactics. You know what I mean? Biden might be better at economy or something like that. You know what I mean? Everybody has their tactics, and it wouldn't affect what goes on. You know what I mean? Or what type of policies are you trying to put in place? Whether he's dementia or not. You know what I mean? They still pass down the law. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But it's man. We can have a long talk about politics, but I'm not gonna get into that. But go ahead. You got anything more true? Cool.
Yeah, sure. Young Thug's kids are actually putting out this record. Shout out to Gunna, who's actually still being very relevant in the music industry at this point. But yeah, Young Thug's kids dropped a diss record. You can actually go on Twitter X on Speaker Leakers Worldwide. That's Speaker Leakers One. Check that out, and definitely give us feedback on what you think about that new song by Young Thug's kids. Should be very interesting. All right. Do y'all agree? Dr. Umar sucks the Breakfast Club after saying Democrats are importing illegals because they're losing the black vote.
Not really.
You know, the conspiracy, I can actually see I can see where he's working it. You know, because I mean, with Biden and his policies versus Trump and what he was trying to do as far as keeping the illegals out, and Biden actually not really giving a damn. Come on, land of the free. You know, I can understand what he's saying with that. The game fired back at Rick Ross for mocking his $7 million legal woes. Game's in a lot of trouble right now as far as financial. He's possibly about to lose his house. We shall see about that. We'll keep you more updated on that as the latest come in.
That's funny. I don't mean to cut you off. Social media discovers that Sirius plays Not Like Us when asked to play Certified Lover Boy.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah. Did you ever know that the man from the Everest College commercial never went to college?
Oh. I can believe it. You know what I mean? It's definitely believable. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he an actor.
I don't know for sure.
No, get your butt up and go to college. Except me, man.
Yeah, for sure. King Von's son has decided to wear the number 64 for his football team. They're not from 63rd. Sexy Red, Lord Jamar has a little small beef going on. Lord Jamar said that she looks like she smells like a room full of sex. Um, and she responded, asked Chief Keith Sosa, do I stink? So.
They ain't the first person to say their pussy name. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? For real. So, but hey, it is what it is. Andre 3000 reveals why Pimp C was mad at him for his verse on the International Players Anthem. Did y'all see that?
Nah.
I posted it on the in the Speaker Lickers page. He said that during it was a moment he was talking to LeBron on the shop, and he was like, "Man, Pimp C had got upset with him because when they sent him the beat and the verse, he had took out the drums and stuff in the beat. You know how come on, I'm dedicated to the man that want to see wasn't no drums or nothing in it." And they said Pimp C was like, "What the fuck?" Who told this nigga to take? Who the fuck is he taking my beat out of this and this and this? But it actually worked out. So he said he was mad at him when he first heard it, but then once it started picking up traction, he was down with it.
Speaking of Sexy Red, upcoming tour is reportedly on the verge of being canceled after only 37% of the tickets have been sold. Some people blame it on the type of fans she has. Quote, all her fans broke chicks from that depend on child support. She should have planned her tour during tax season.
Yeah. Well, she blamed it on big companies sabotaging her and stuff like that. And yeah, it is what it is. Little Kim turns 50 years old today. You know what I mean? So shout out to Little Kim. Also, man, if y'all don't know, shouts out to Even Flames for bringing this up though. But they are taking away your bot streams on Spotify. If you did a lot of bot streams with the bots, they have been swiping you away. You know what I mean? So for all y'all that's buying streams and bots, you know what I mean, to boost your revenue and stuff like that.
They found a way to find them out.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. Remember they did that on for Instagram back in the day. All them people had they were so-called blue checked, and then they just came and robbed them of all their bots. They was down to like 100 people. So right. You know, if you out there, shout out to the ones that get it organically. You know what I mean? But hey, I should be able to get my money back if I purchase the bot. You know what I mean? For real, because
that's over with. We did our job.
Yeah, we did our job. So you know what it is, man. DJ Laylo, DJ LAYLO 330. Find us on all social media platforms. Shouts to everybody that's tuning in with us today. But Speaker Leaguers Worldwide, make sure you tap into us each and every week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and also for latest news and events. Get with us. Bree.
Breland Harper Senior on Twitter, Breland Harper on Facebook, Big Bree 02 on the gram.
TREK, you will get to know me as well. Speaker Leaguers _ worldwide. That's on IG. Speaker Leaguers 1, that's Twitter. Check us out everywhere you can find a podcast. Quick question, fellas.
What?
Football season's coming back up. Shout out to the NFL. Start bench cut. Devon Ackney, Jahmyr Gibbs, or Bijan Robinson. Who would you start? Who would you bench? Who would you cut?
First of all, I don't know who Jahmyr Ackney is.
Devon Ackney from the Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
Ackney, is he hurt or is he still?
No. Who would you start? Bench cut.
I probably cut him because Jahmyr Gibbs is the main running back for in Detroit.
Mm-hmm. And
he
Bijan Robinson.
Fast as hell, and Bijan Robinson is nice at Washington. Is he in Washington or Atlanta? That's the one in Washington.
Atlanta.
Oh, Brian Robinson is Commanders.
Yep. Okay.
I will probably go with Detroit. But I would cut the Miami Dolphins guy out because they
got a dual.
Yeah, they got a dual back system.
All right. That's what's up. Well, we up out of here.
You out of here. You already know what it is. Speaker Leaguers, man. Catch us Tuesday.
We out.
Feel like getting up right now, man. Damn. Wake your ass up.